Hey, I'm SlingFin Tim, and today we're going to be checking out our mid-sized double-wall base camp tent, the Arctic 6. Although it was designed for alpine base camps and polar expeditions, it also excels in hot and humid conditions because of its double-wall construction and excellent ventilation. The Arctic 6 is built around a classic geodesic architecture with 6 equal-length poles for easy setup. The poles are DAC's sturdy 13.2mm press-fit poles. The poles include not only a repair splint, but also 2 full pole sections for full-strength field repairs. Each pole on the tent is mirrored by what we call tension strips. These are 70 denier ripstop nylon strips sewn along the fabric's straight of grain. These reduce the effects of bias stretch in the tent body and greatly stabilize the pole structure. The Arctic 6 features 2 doors and 1 giant pole-supported vestibule. The vestibule is large enough to fit a ton of gear and maybe anyone on your expedition who snores. It features a single stake point for simplicity and wind resistance, and it also has a through vent for cooking the vestibule and enhanced ventilation. The vestibule has a snow flap on each side. The snow flaps can be toggled up out of the way when not needed, and can be used as pockets in this configuration when spindrift isn't a concern. The vestibule and flysheet door zippers feature color-coordinated, oversized, differential-length zipper pulls for easy use with gloves, and the zipper flaps are extra stiff to reduce snagging. The zippers are YKK number 8s, burly enough for many seasons of use. If, however, you somehow manage to wear out a zipper slider, every zipper comes pre-installed with 2 spare sliders, which will greatly prolong the service life of your zippers. The back door zipper of the flysheet is slanted and has a double zipper flap to prevent water ingress. The flysheet has a through vent above the tent body, which matches up with one of the tent body's 3 zippered windows. Guying options are plentiful, with 15 reflective guy outs and 5 perimeter pullouts. The guy outs correspond to O-rings and toggles to directly attach the flysheet to the poles. The corners of the flysheet are color coordinated for easy setup. Once inside the tent, you'll find approximately 1 bajillion features to increase livability and functionality. Maybe the most noticeable feature is the removable floor. This allows you to dig down into the snow to modify your living space to suit your needs. It also makes it easy to use the Arctic 6 as a cook tent. It can be partially installed, letting you bring in dirty gear or wear your boots inside the tent while keeping part of the floor clean. Moving up from the floor, we come to what I like to call the evacuation port. This little drawstring vent allows you to empty your pee bottles in the middle of the night or run cables through the tent wall without compromising weatherproofness. The Arctic 6 is fully internal Guyline compatible. It's positively littered with O-rings to rig up internal Guylines in any conceivable configuration, or just use them to hang stuff. For the organizationally inclined, we added 17 mesh pockets throughout the tent body. Ventilation inside the tent is handled by 3 zippered windows, each with mesh and ripstop layers. Both doors also have full mesh layers for great ventilation in warmer conditions. Now, la pièce de résistance, the stove jack. This bad Larry will turn your tent to a 5-star après-ski lodge quicker than you can say 2-side silicone-coated flysheet. The Arctic 6 works with most small tent stoves, with stovepipes up to about 3 inches in diameter. Our stove jack design uses 2 Teflon-coated fiberglass caps that can be cut to fit your stovepipe, creating a seal for increased heat retention and waterproofness. If you've cut your stove vent covers, but you're not using your stove, you can switch out the Teflon fiberglass stove vent covers for the included waterproof sil nylon vent covers for complete weather protection. Make sure you read and follow your stove's instruction manual before you try to use it with your tent. We use non-hydrolyzing, mold-resistant fabrics throughout the Arctic 6, so it won't break down, even in long-term storage. The Arctic 6 is designed to handle season after season of heavy use by guides, outfitters, mountaineers, or really anyone intrepid enough to need a tent that provides extreme comfort in extreme conditions.